Hi everyone. Today we will discuss about the making of the ECG, why the ECG has the lead 1, lead 2, lead 3, and as the bipolar leads, why you should have augmented limb leads, why you should have precardial limb leads, and these three are the precardial limb leads, augmented limb leads, and the bipolar limb leads form a 12 lead axial or multi-axial ECG system which we use today. And the Einthoven triangle forms the basic for the bipolar leads, because here we see that the sum of the polarity should never cross the central terminal. Here the central terminal becomes the heart. So in a way they made the polarity to centrifuge towards heart by making lead 1 plus lead 3 is equal to lead 2. So here we can see that you can see that lead 1 is, and also be on the be on the positive side, that always the heart is on the left lower part, so always left femoral and left upper limb need to be on the positive load, positive lead. That means anything which is positive should come towards the left femoral or left leg, otherwise it will be negative terminals on all the bipolar leads. That's why either left upper limb or the left lower limb should be positive. So here they are using the right upper limb and left upper limb, so left upper limb is positive. Here they are using left femoral and left upper limb, so it's left femoral which is positive, because ventricle is pointed more towards the left femoral. Here in the lead 2, the left femoral and the right upper limb is used, so left femoral is positive. So in a way this lead system is put in a way that lead 1 plus lead 3 is equal to lead 2. If you can just go through and add these two, it becomes lead 2. Here the plus and minus get cancelled, and this right hand femoral will remain. Okay, so that's how the Einthoven triangle works, and the bipolar leads work for the lead 1, lead 2, lead 3. So effective of plus or minus will become the whatever the amplitude which comes, positive or negative. So usually lead 2 is what is isoelectric, that's what we tell, because lead 2 is sum of the lead 1 and lead 2. The effective vector will be the lead 2. So coming to other two unipolar leads, that is precordial leads or unipolar leads, and augmented limb leads are also unipolar leads. The difference is that the same thing is that both have a unipolar, in the sense only the positive pole is being fixed and the negative pole is earthed, and the negative pole here is the effective of all the central terminals, negative pole, and the right, left and the left leg being taken and put into a central Wilson central terminal. So in that way the Wilson central terminal will take all the isoelectric points or the negative points, negative impulses, and it gets negative or nulled. So in a way when you are putting V1, in sense that V1 is in the fourth interstitial space on the right peristernal area, so it will actually get only the impulses which are coming towards it. Other impulses are nullified by the Wilson central terminal. In that way only the amplitudes which are coming towards V1 will be seen in the ECG, as we can see in the next videos, that whatever the limb lead is there, V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6, whatever the impulses which are coming towards them will only be catched. The all other impulses are made to become nullified by this Wilson central terminal. That is how the electric network is connected. So here they use Wilson central terminal, which is effective of all these negative, and also the left and right and other limb leads negativity also will be nullified. But the difference with the precordial unipolar leads to the augmented limb leads, that is that here we will not use the Wilson central terminal as the negative or the negative impulse or the earthing impulse here. Here we will use, if we are planning for AVR is the right positive, and AVL is the left positive, and AVF is the femoral left artery, left limb positive. So here what we will do, if we use Wilson central terminal as the central negativity to nullify this, the amplitudes coming out of this will be very much less, because here if you are taking the right as positive, even the right will be used in the nullifying central terminal, Wilson's terminal. So even the AVR, whatever the impulse will come, it will get reduced by about 50 to 80%. That means the amplitude of the wave which we want to see will not be seen in the ECG. So here what they do is, if you are calculating for AVR, here the positive, then earthing is done for femoral and the left upper limb. So the effective right amplitude will be amplified by about 90%, so that we will get a good wave on the ECG. Similarly, in the left, in the AVL, the left upper limb is used, and the nullifying or the negative terminals are all right and the left femoral. In the similar way, femoral, it is left and right upper limb. So in a way, this method is done to amplify the voltage or amplitude which will get in the at the end of the ECG to look for the waves. So similarly, when we look at the ECG in the next video, which when I show the lead 2, which is the effective positivity, like lead 1 plus lead 3 becomes lead 2. So lead 2 is the lead where we will look for the isoelectric points, like what are all the waves which are nullified, then only the isoelectric point will come, and lead 2 will be the exact ECG which we will study usually. There are no other changes. And also in precordial leads, the V1, where everything gets nullified and only the V1 which points towards the LA, and more of the RA or RV will be focused, and V1, V2 will be showing us the most of the part, the normal ECG which we look for. So in this way, the Einthoven triangle and these terminals are used for the calculation of ECG. We will look for the ECG, normal ECG, and how to read ECG in the next videos. Thanks.